Creating users. Accessing the Verifone POS equipment and its configuration tools requires individual users to be created. To create and manage users, first log into the Configuration Client utility. Once logged in, access the Security tab. Two types of users can be configured. The first type of user that can be created in the POS is a POS user. Cashiers and other store personnel that require access to log into the POS can be configured within POS Security. The POS Security Manager tab can have up to 60 employees created. By default, there are 4 users that are pre-configured. The first user is corporate. The only user who should have access to the corporate login are service technicians. Store manager, assistant manager, and cashier can be assigned to the appropriate store personnel if needed. To create a new login, click the first unused employee record number. The number to the left of the name is also the sign-in ID number for the POS. We will be creating POS user ID number 5. Once the field is selected, enter in the name of the user. The employee number field assigns a specific employee number, such as a payroll number or a company-assigned ID, to identify the employee for internal and reporting purposes. If employee numbers are not used in the store, then make the employee number match the sign-in ID number. Security level sets the access level for the employee to all POS functions that have a security level less than or equal to their assigned level. The default system configuration is set up so that the following security levels should be assigned to the appropriate employees. The Can Cashier checkbox determines whether an employee will have access to sales mode on the POS. The POS user password needs to be entered in twice. If a user needs to be deleted, simply checkmark the delete box and save the configuration. Further customization of security access can be adjusted in the Security Controls tab. It allows the security level of certain POS functions to be adjusted to a lower or higher level, depending upon what is needed. For example, if the POS volume should only be changed by a manager, then the level for Adjust Topaz Volume could be set to 5 instead of 3. The second type of user created for the Verifone POS are the users who will require access to Configuration Client and the Site Management Suite applications. These users are created and managed under Security Manager and Manage Users. The system has 5 default users pre-configured. To create a new user, click the Add button. Next, enter in the name of the user. All users created in the User Administration window must have a valid POS Employee ID linked to it. Select the user that we created earlier. Roles are set up on the Configure Roles tab. They specify what functions a user will have access to. To add a role, click the Edit button and then select the roles that are required for the user. A password will need to be set for each user. The password must be at least 7 characters long in length, contain at least 1 letter and 1 number, and must expire at least every 90 days. Before entering in a new password, be sure to change the max length field for the password to a number higher than 7 to allow for a longer password to be entered. After the new password field is completed, the password must be typed again to confirm it is correct. The Force Change on Next Login field will force the user to change their password the next time they sign in. Secure user settings are only viewable by a Secure User Administrator. Manager is the only default user created that has Secure User Administration. Secure user IDs can therefore be only assigned by a Secure User Administrator. Secure user IDs are used for access to secure reports such as store and forward reports and batch reports. These reports contain sensitive data. By default, Manager is the only secure user in the configuration. The Configure Roles tab allows for the roles assigned to the users to be customized. To create a new role, select the Add button. Give the role a name, such as System Admin. To add functions to the role, select the Edit button and check all the options that apply to this role. Once the role is created, it can be added to any user in the Configure Users tab. Thanks for watching Verifone's training on how to create users. Please watch our other informational training videos on Verifone's training YouTube channel.